What the fuck is this strange new world that we live in where everyone's basically working from home and working alone? You're just going to be a lonely loser after a few months. I mean, anyone is going to lose their mind. I don't fucking enjoy it. I mean, I've been living alone for a long time, but I'm an extrovert and I find it easy to make friends. So whichever city I go to, I usually have a group of friends that's there. Like, for example, here in Bucharest, Romania, I've got some really, really good friends. I've got a best friend that I grew up with, and I've got another friend who I met at a business conference about 8 years ago, who was also involved in digital marketing. And so I originally came to Romania because I knew those people, right? I first came to Romania in 2008 and 2009, right? Just a year before I graduated. So I was here a long fucking time ago. And I came because I have people. I didn't come because I just wanted to explore a new city. Like, fuck that. I don't want to be alone somewhere. So we live in this really strange new world where everyone just like works alone, lives alone, gyms alone, wanks alone. It's just a fucking weird world that we live in. And I'm very concerned. I'm in a couple of groups of guys who are like self-improvement gurus. Well, they like to think they're self-improvement gurus, and they're not, because their lives aren't actually fucking great. But they are living very lonely lives. Like, they're literally living alone. That's not a fucking life. That really isn't. Like, you really don't want to be living absolutely alone and working alone and dining alone and eating alone. We are actually in a loneliness epidemic now. People are genuinely depressed because they have no one and they don't know how to make friends. And everyone's after you for a certain reason, right? Like, it's quite easy to make friends if you're cool, rich, handsome, and you're like fucking, I don't know, you've got 1 million TikTok followers. Probably a little bit easier because people will be reaching out to you. But then again, even social media followers, they're not your real friends. They're just a random bunch of strangers online that you might just be able to make friends with, but ultimately, they're not really deep face-to-face connections. So people are massively struggling with this idea of like, oh, I just work alone, I work from home. Oh yeah, no, I don't really like meet up with people. I just go to the gym alone, and at night I just like carry on working and watching YouTube videos, and I might watch a podcast or two. It's fucking weird. Like, the whole point is you're supposed to have people in your life. You're supposed to live. We're supposed to hunt in packs. Especially, I talk about it from a masculine perspective, right? As a man, I'm supposed to hunt in fucking packs. I'm not meant to hunt alone, right? Like, even as an alpha male lion, I need support around me. You can't be an alpha male lion. The alpha male lion has other lionesses and lions around him doing shit for him, or at least just supporting him and looking after his children and being around him and supporting this king of the jungle who protects everyone's ass. So I can't literally be doing this shit alone, right? And neither should you. If you expect to be some kind of thought leader or someone who's going to make a little bit of money and someone who's supposed to live a nice life and build a business and have the fulfilling things that a man is supposed to have, right? I talk about this all the fucking time. You're supposed to be a fulfilled man. And a fulfilled man is not a lonely man. A lonely man is actually a fucking dangerous man. A lonely man is a man who picks up a gun and starts shooting up schools. That's what a lonely man does. So I don't stand for this work alone, home alone bullshit, because I've seen it with a lot of people that I know, and they're fucking lonely. They're literally doing nothing at home. Like, well, they're working, but they're just working at home. And it's just like, bro, like, you got no one around you. Like, where are your friends? Where are your people? And then they end up like jumping on dating apps because they're trying to find these like relationships. You're trying to use these apps to build relationships, and they're just like very surface level relationships. But you got to start from somewhere, right? So I believe that we need to be hunting in packs. We need to be, especially as men. I just want like other killers around me who want to succeed, who want to fucking win, and we want to win together. So best thing to do is either to build an entrepreneurial house or to live with friends, which I have tried. I tried to live with a business partner and a friend of mine. And because we weren't really making such progress in the business, I decided to leave and then live alone and start working on my content again. So constantly be seeking ways to live with others, spend time in an entrepreneurial house, get into a network of other successful men. Do not try and do this shit alone. I just, check this out. I've got all my fucking DJ kit. It's just all hanging around. I've literally turned my apartment in Romania into like a YouTube studio. I've got like a massive light there, and this is where I film all of my stuff here. And then this is where I record my DJ sets. I've turned it into like a DJ studio / YouTube studio. I love it. It's great. But again, I'm living alone. I'm here alone. And I would love to have other people who are also creating content that are living around me. I'd love to be around those other people so we talk about the same things all the time, give each other new ideas. Someone can hold my phone from time to time. So like being around and immersing yourself in that environment of other people who are trying to also win is going to be imperative for you. I don't like this whole living alone thing. It fucking sucks. And most people who are also doing it, even if you've got money and you're building something from home, what's the point in doing this all alone? It's boring. It's literally boring. The whole point is to shoot the shit with your boys, to be hanging out with your guys, to be laughing, to be having jokes, to be going out. My favorite thing is to hang out with my boys. I've done it almost every night from the age of like 14 up to 30 because I like hanging out with my boys. It's fun. We shoot the shit. We talk about stuff. We talk about girls. We hit on girls together. We go out together. We might smoke a joint. We might drink a few beers. It's the best thing ever to have your boys and to be building with them. This whole working from home alone is not conducive to a good life. Find a network. Join my network. I'm going to have to build this community now, right? And if you feel like you're in need of community, then I'm going to start putting everyone who does one-on-one calls with me into a network. And it's an elite group of men actually now. I'm not just going to take anyone into that group. I'm not going to take people who are going to bring us down because I know what it's like to have a weak link in a group. And that weak link can try and bring everyone else down. I don't want no fucking weak links in my group or no weak links even around me. I don't want to hear no negative, dumb shit. We are obviously more than willing to help you and help you rise. But if you're constantly negative and you're a massive weak link and you're not really learning and you're not changing your life, then you really can't be part of this solid ass group that I want to be building. So everyone who does the one-on-one calls with me will be part of this group. And again, I'm offering them. The link is in the description. I will help you whether it will be with your fitness, your finances, or your dating and relationships. Those are the three core pillars of masculinity, in my opinion. That's where I particularly help men thrive. But a lot of people have also been coming to me for spiritual reasons and for like loneliness and for just like general consultancy and a general understanding of is their life going the right direction as a man. So please also feel free to approach me for that because I thrive on making sure my life is good in all the facets of masculinity, not just having money, not just having good body, not just being good at dating. You need to be a full stack man and you're not going to do it alone.